At the traffic lights, we will be turning right. This is a Heaton test route, tip of the day. So here we check our mirrors, we signal right, we remain inside these two lines. So this line is to divide you, the line on the left, between the black car and the silver car, is to divide you between two flows of traffic. So the lane on the left will be turning left and going ahead towards the green lorry and the white van. This lane only turns right. When we move forward into the junction is staggered. That means when you position your car in the junction, you possibly will need to stay a little bit to the left so you are not in oncoming traffic flow. As we look ahead at these as we look ahead at these traffic lights, we will see that there should be a filter, an arrow pointing to the right. If that arrow is on and you are turning right, you have priority over oncoming vehicles and you can turn right here. However, you must watch out for ambulances coming from your right or from your left. Now this is what they call an artery route towards the hospital. It's a very busy route and it goes straight up to the Bradford Royal Infirmary. So it's very important that when you're going into the junction, you look out for ambulances. As soon as you turn right here on your driving test, the next instruction you will be given will be to go ahead at the first roundabout and right at the second roundabout. Now when you turn right into this junction, you will see two lanes pointing ahead. You would need to go into lane 2 to go ahead, so you are pre-positioned, so you are already ready for the second roundabout, because both roundabouts are very close together. So now the lights have gone green, we're going to slowly move forward. Here I look in my inside mirror, left and right. Now there's 3 cars in the junction and the filter light has not turned on, so I'm going to wait behind the line. It's a very busy time. The only point I'm going to get to come out would be if traffic stops or if the filter light comes on. So I'm waiting here and I'm looking at my traffic lights. Before I move off, I will look into my traffic lights again to make sure they are green. If they've been on green for a long time, perhaps they may go red. So keep an eye on your traffic light on the right. Now they're moving forward, I'm looking at my traffic light and now I'll stop. I cannot move forward because I was behind the line. Now that's a very easy test fail for Heaton Test Centre, and generally speaking it's an easy test fail for any test 8 o'clock in the morning. So when I turn right here at these traffic lights, I can now see the filter light on these traffic lights ahead of us. So the traffic light that you can see ahead of you, the red one, the one near the black Jeep, it looks like the letter L, and the pointy part at the end is the filter green light. Now the filter usually comes on very, very early morning and very late evening, busy traffic time. So because I'm the lead vehicle, I'm going to need to go into the junction a little bit further than I usually would, because this junction is slightly larger than normal. When I go into the junction, I may need to gently angle the car slightly to the left, and you can work that out by looking at the floor markings and looking at the 2 what I call oil slicks. So you can see a line on the left and you can see a line on the right. Now I want to keep in between there as I'm positioning my car. Now you'll see that my lights are red and their lights have gone green. Now my lights have gone green and I'm going to go into the middle. So I'm slowly going into the middle and I'm very, very gently steering a little bit to the left, but I can see past the cars that are turning right. Now the black car's obstructing me, so I'm going to wait here because there's nowhere else for me to go. Now she's blocking the junction because her forward planning was weak. If you were to do that in your test, you would fail a driving test. Now she's flashed to say that she's there, not to say for me to go. So now as I'm moving forward into the junction, I'm looking at the roundabout sign. Now there is a roundabout sign on the left. I'm following the signs for the infirmary. So as I'm going ahead, I can see that there's 2 lanes that go ahead. I will go into lane 2. I will look to my right, which is where the black car is coming out from. That black car there. I need to give way to anybody from there going up onto this roundabout. Now if this red car is blocking them, I can continue. Now here I check my mirror signal right. Now I am allowed to go over the roundabout if there's anybody in my left lane. You can see him turning right. Okay, he's not turning right. Now I can go over some of the roundabout if there is somebody in the lane on the left that's going ahead at the roundabout. The reason for that is I would not be able to go round the roundabout reasonably. If there was a car there, I would have an accident. So it's imperative that you look in your left door mirror and you position your car accordingly and be prepared to go over as much of the roundabout as you reasonably need to. I hope this has helped. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.